open till it shatters through the ocean.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats, dogs, and other farm animals, this is Iridia, and welcome to episode 14 of Kerbal Space Chronicles. Now, this is Project Charlotte. It is a reworked version of Project Boulder, and we're going to see if we can get this one to work any better. Now, you notice I've made the boosters smaller, but we now have 4 of them in an asparagus staging arrangement. So, let's see what she's got. You actually lift off the pad amazingly with a full load of fuel, which is always nice. But we'll see if we can actually loft this thing into orbit. So basically what I did was, of course, the smaller boosters have similar thrust, so we're not lifting as much weight. There are 4 instead of 2. But we're going to lose 2 of them here in a moment. That'll be when we should see what happens. We're going to throttle down a little here for the burnout. Attach. Ready? Throttle up. It actually works very well. Now the interesting thing to see will be if it still works in just a moment. Because when this drops out, that center stage will have less than 1 mode. Not by much. We're actually managing 0.96 TWR. So we made it far enough out of the atmosphere that we are starting to pitch over. What's the story here? Okay. Well, that's interesting. Come on. What the deuce? Okay, we've regained control after that interesting spin. I'm honestly surprised we didn't break apart right. But we'll have to see what that does to our fuel loadouts. I'm not sure it's going to do much, because there's a ton of fuel in this stage. It's a very long-burning stage. The alternate resource panel, this thing here, tells me that we've got about 3 minutes in this stage. I'm going to go ahead and put us in 2 times physical time acceleration. Just to make things go a little bit more bearably. Basically, it's just a matter of fine-tuning the trim on the ascent burn at this point. I'm still surprised we did not break apart on that. Ordinarily, that would have been the end of this vehicle, but I guess we made it through. See, there, we're starting to pick up a lot of momentum now. Up to 20. And I think we're going to hold it there for the rest of this stage burn to get us a good chunk of upward thrust. Okay, burnout coming pretty quick. I'm going to drop back to 1 times regular speed because I've got to be quick about this. There's separation. And something's going to explode. Fortunately, it was the fuel last stage. But we're now on the hydrogen stage, the first of 2 hydrogen stages with cooled tanks, actually. Just to help us out here, once we clear 80, I'm going to go ahead and jettison the bearing. There's 80. I'm going to go ahead and dogleg it over just a little bit. Give us a little bit more of that kick toward the 90-degree vector. And we're going to drop to the horizon. Okay, we need more. Okay, stage burnout, separation, and ignition. I'm doing a really aggressive plane correction, a really aggressive dogleg maneuver. But I want to get as much of the dogleg done as I can. 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 166, I'll take it. And let's go ahead and rotate to prograde. Because I actually have enough torque in this spacecraft to do that, thanks to that reaction wheel module. We're about to clear the atmosphere. Once we do that, I'll deploy the solar panels. 8, 9, 10, deploy. We've got plenty of power for the cooling on the hydrogen tank, so we shouldn't be losing any hydrogen, and it doesn't look like we are. So, circularize at apoapse. Let's go prograde, or to the node, excuse me, prograde to the node. And I'm going to go ahead and kick this thing into orbit. You guys don't need to see that. You've seen an orbital insertion 1,000 times. So I'll be right back. Alright, and we are back. I have put this thing in orbit. I also did a slight trim maneuver to put us in a perfect, almost perfect 90-degree inclination orbit. You see our orbit is 90.002. There's the moon right there. We want to go for a polar orbit of the moon. I'm going to go ahead and set the moon as a target, and I think it will let me put a maneuver at the ascending node, at least very close to it. Now let's see here. Go out to an altitude of 45.6. Yeah, I'm pushing it out right at the descending node. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the tool to do it on subsequent orbits. Ah, there it is. Okay, that's a very rough encounter. Six, 2. What's that? 972. Bang! Out the other side. We come in over the top, actually a little too aggressively. Let's go ahead and pull the maneuver back just a little bit. Close in maneuver. Whoa. Come on. There's the periapse marker. Dang it. No, that's pulling it away. What the hell? Oh, I had it flip around. Dang it. Ah, this maneuver editor. I wish I had my numerical one back. Oh! Five, 4, 11. $47. Well, that's close enough. I don't feel finagling with it, but that maneuver node is in 18 hours. So let's go ahead and set the node and ensue some orbital craziness. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I should really put an epilepsy warning in front of this. So just like that. We've made it onto orbit 20. Okay, 15 seconds to the burn. Alright, we've got the burn going, and it's going to burn out this stage. The question is how much fuel it uses at the remaining stage, because that'll determine whether or not we'll be able to land, which is the ultimate goal of this spacecraft. That rocket is off like a shot. Once it gets out there, as per usual, I'm going to guide it in myself, so cut the engine. Thank you. Hold kill rotation. Actually, I'm going to put it to prograde just to be sure. Okay. I also killed the maneuver node to make things a little easier. Okay. 700. 400. 300. 100. Just tap. 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 16! Might be a little bit low, but... yeah, let me go retro. Just for a quick tap. Come on, retrograde, thank you. Tap. No, 37. I'll take it. Yes, I don't want to waste the fuel to fine-tune correct it at this distance. When I can just do it in orbit of the moon. We're coming out over the top of the moon. Just hope I've done this in the right plane to end up in a 90-degree orbit. Orbit 21. Come on. Okay, here we go. To transition. We end up in a 78 degree, which is acceptable, but I'll take it. Either way, I think I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode at this point. In the next episode, we'll show you the operations and see if I actually managed to land this thing. So, in the meantime, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the outro. Hey everyone, Arinia here. Thanks so much for watching this latest video out of my channel, and thanks so much to these patrons who, among others, are helping make this content possible by donating at least $10 on my Patreon page. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, leave a comment. Tell us what we need to do better. If you liked it, still leave a comment. I'm always open to input. If you like the channel, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and join us on the Discord community, link in the description. If you want to support the channel, and I really hope you do, please, down in the description is a link to the Buy Me a Coffee page, which you can donate to for a one-time donation, or the Patreon page, which you can head on to donate monthly and get perks. In the meantime, this is Arinia saying once again, thanks for watching.